Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P1684, refers to a performance problem associated with the throttle valve return spring in the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. The throttle valve is a critical component of the vehicle's engine management system, controlling air intake into the engine and consequently the engine's power output. If the return spring fails to function properly, it may lead to unresponsive acceleration or inconsistent throttle operation, impacting vehicle performance and safety. The throttle body is typically located between the air intake manifold and the air filter box, making it a key area for inspection. This troubleshooting guide will outline the symptoms, possible causes, and step-by-step troubleshooting procedures to effectively address this issue and ensure the proper functioning of the throttle control system. To prevent recurrence of the P1684 code, a preventive maintenance strategy is essential. Regular inspections of the throttle body should be performed, looking for signs of dirt buildup or mechanical malfunctions. Additionally, keeping the air intake system clean can enhance overall engine performance and reduce risks related to throttle issues. It is also crucial to routinely monitor the connections between sensors and the PCM. Loose or corroded connections can easily lead to erroneous readings and faults. A proactive approach to these maintenance tasks will help in sustaining the reliability of the throttle control system and improve long-term vehicle performance. In conclusion, diagnosing and resolving DTC P1684 throttle valve return spring performance problem requires a systematic approach to troubleshooting. Understanding the role of the throttle return spring and ensuring proper function is critical for both performance and driver safety. Regular inspections and cleaning of the throttle body are essential to prevent such issues from arising in the first place. Technicians should always adhere to the outlined troubleshooting procedures to accurately identify and fix the underlying problems. Ultimately, resolving the DTC promptly not only enhances engine performance, but also guarantees the safe operation of the vehicle on the road. The P1684 error indicates a specific performance problem regarding the throttle valve return spring. This spring plays a vital role in ensuring that the throttle valve closes properly when no acceleration is required. It operates within the throttle body, which is the assembly that regulates the air entering the engine. If the return spring fails or exhibits poor performance, the throttle may stick in an open position, leading to a range of operational issues. Proper air intake is essential for maintaining engine efficiency and performance. Moreover, the throttle body is situated in the engine bay, typically between the air filter and the intake manifold, making it somewhat accessible for inspection. The P1684 code can arise from several underlying issues. A common cause is a faulty throttle return spring, which may not provide adequate tension to close the throttle valve when desired. Additionally, contamination within the throttle body can lead to restricted movement of the throttle valve, further implicating the performance of the return spring. Furthermore, poor electrical connections between the throttle body, powertrain control module, PCM, and associated wiring can also contribute to this error. It is essential to systematically address these areas as they all play critical roles in ensuring a responsive and efficient throttle system. When facing the P1684 DTC, drivers may experience several noticeable symptoms. One of the most common is unresponsive or delayed acceleration, which occurs when the throttle valve fails to open properly due to a faulty return spring. This can lead to erratic throttle behavior, where the engine may not respond predictably to accelerator pedal inputs. Additionally, the check engine light will likely illuminate as the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system detects the fault. Such signs are critical, as they not only indicate performance issues, but also prompt immediate attention to ensure safe driving conditions and maintain vehicle reliability. To commence the troubleshooting process for the P1684 code, the technician first needs to turn the ignition switch to on, or select the on mode by pressing the engine's start-stop button. Following this action, the next imperative step is to clear the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which will reset the error codes stored in the PCM. After clearing, the technician should start the engine and hold the engine speed at approximately 3,000 RPM without any load. This means that the automatic transmission should be in park or neutral, and the manual transmission should be in neutral. This step allows the engine's operational parameters to align and gives the radiator fan a chance to engage, helping to establish baseline engine performance expectations. For troubleshooting step 2, turn the ignition switch to the lock, 0 position, or switch off by pressing the engine start-stop button. Following this, it's essential to disconnect the intake air duct from the throttle body to prevent any airflow obstruction during inspection. The technician should then manually push the throttle valve open to check its functionality. Once the throttle valve is released, it must be observed closely to determine whether it returns to its original position. If the throttle valve does return, it strongly indicates that the spring mechanism may be functioning at least partially, prompting a cleaning of the throttle body followed by verification procedures. Conversely, if the throttle valve fails to return correctly, this likely necessitates the replacement of the throttle body due to a malfunctioning spring. In this step, if the throttle valve returns appropriately, the technician is required to clean the throttle body to remove any built-up debris or carbon deposits that may have hindered its performance. After cleaning, it is crucial to recheck for the P1684 DTC using the HDS. If the code reappears even after cleaning, it is likely that the throttle body itself is faulty and requires replacement. This step emphasizes the importance of ensuring that all components of the throttle assembly are functioning optimally, as even minor obstructions can lead to significant performance problems. A thorough cleaning is often sufficient, but replacing the throttle body may be the only solution for persistent issues. To verify the repairs for P1684, the technician will start by turning the ignition switch to the on second position. This step is critical because it activates the vehicle's electronic systems. The next action involves resetting the powertrain control module, PCM, using the HDS. The PCM is a computer that manages the engine performance by processing input from various sensors. Following the reset, the technician must perform the PCM idle learn procedure, which allows the PCM to adapt to the new or clean throttle body settings. This process ensures optimal performance by recalibrating the engine's idle speed and response characteristics, preparing it for safe operation. Finalizing the troubleshooting process requires the technician to turn the ignition switch to the lock, 0 position, and wait for 10 seconds before starting the verification checks. This brief waiting period allows the vehicle systems to reset. After 10 seconds, the technician will again turn the ignition to on, 2. With the HDS, the technician should check for any pending or confirmed DTCs. If the P1684 code appears once more, it indicates unresolved issues with the throttle return spring or associated components. Conversely, if no codes are present, the technician can conclude that the repairs have been successful and the issue has been adequately resolved. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.